Hi friends, welcome to our beautiful brown eyes makeup tutorial. I think that tonight is going to be so fun, and I'm hoping that you are going to learn so much about makeup application and just a little bit about color theory tonight. We're going to have a really fun time. Now, I just want to preface all of this with, I know I look crazy, but you will have to bear with me. This is the eyeshadow look that I'm going to teach you guys tonight, and I'm going to go ahead and do it on one half of my face, but I already did the other half, so just bear with me as I know I look a little creepy. Okay, well, I don't know if you guys were remembered to do this, but we would love it if you would take a before selfie. So go ahead and snap a picture, just like a selfie before your eyeshadow look tonight, and you'll then want to get an after picture so that you can be featured in our online portfolio. We would really love to have your beautiful face in our online album, so just snap a before picture, okay, then an after picture so that we can feature you in that portfolio. Now, before we jump in, I would love to get to know you guys a little bit. So comment, let us know who your beauty consultant is that invited you, and then let us know what you're drinking. Now, I just have, boring old water, but you may have something more fun, maybe something more exciting like some wine or something. So comment below and let us know who your consultant is and what you're drinking tonight. Now, I do want to tell you a little bit about what we're going to be doing. If you had your samples mailed to you, awesome. Go ahead and grab your sample pack. Now, if you don't have your samples, that is a-okay. Either they may be on the way and you can watch the replay of this and follow along, or you're just watching and hopefully you will learn lots of good stuff tonight. Maybe you can follow along with similar colors that you have at home, or you can just learn a lot about what colors would be best for your eyes and how to apply eyeshadow for your specific eye shape. So either way, samples or not, I promise you're going to learn something and have a lot of fun with this tonight. Now, if you do have your sample pack, you have a sample of our foundation primer, of our CC cream, and then you have your 3 eyeshadows, your blush, and your lipstick. Now, you'll also want to go ahead and grab your makeup brushes if you have some of those. You'll want to grab the 2 pieces of paper that are in your sample pack. You should have an eye shape guide as well as the deals that we have to offer y'all tonight. And then lastly, you will need a blank piece of paper, and then you'll need like a pen or a marker or a pencil, something to write with. So be sure that you've grabbed all of that and go ahead and grab it now if you haven't already. I'm gonna, buy you a little time before we get started. So before we jump in, I'll just introduce myself real fast for those of you who don't know me. My name is Lizzie Gregory. I am a coffee lover. It's like one of my favorite things. And I also love dogs, another one of my favorite things. I love to travel. I would travel everywhere if I could. My husband hates to travel. So we just, it's a little bit of a mix. What's funny though is he works for an airline and he hates to travel. I don't know. Anyway, I love to travel and I love my husband. I married my best friend. We've known each other since I was like 12 years old. Pretty crazy. Okay, so I joined Mary Kay when I was 18 years old, and actually on my 18th birthday. Okay, and I was about to go off to college, and I really loved Mary Kay product, and I was like a broke college student, so I just decided I was going to join Mary Kay. And at that time, I had attended a Mary Kay event with one of my friends, and I remember that there was a lady there who had earned a free car, a lady making 6 figures, and another who was a multimillionaire. And I was like, dude, this is so cool. These people don't even have like real bosses, right? This is their job. They set their own hours. That seems pretty awesome. So I told all my friends like, hey, Mary Kay is so cool. I'm totally going to do this. It's a great company. I'm just going to kind of work it on the side while I'm at college, And y'all, my friends, they shattered my dreams. My husband was actually one of them, so that's kind of funny. But my friends were like, Lizzie, don't do that. That's a scam. And I was like, oh my gosh, really? I didn't think it was. And they told me that Mary Kay ladies are really crazy and that you be like pushy and annoying and you have to talk to random strangers. And I remember thinking to myself, like, oh gosh, like, forget it. I can't do that. Like, y'all, I'm really shy and I'm super introverted. And I also don't like pushy people. Like, I just didn't think I could be like that. And then on another note, I actually did Girl Scouts and I couldn't even sell Girl Scout cookies. So I knew I couldn't like be salesy or sell anything either. So I just decided, okay, maybe this isn't for me. But at that moment when I was making, I don't know, what kind of seemed like a big decision, I remembered something that somebody told me, and that was a really valuable piece of advice. And that advice was to not take advice from people I once switched lives with. So, as much as I loved my friends, I knew that I was not fit, like cut out to work a 9 to 5 job in a cubicle. Like, I had always dreamed of, being able to work anywhere in the world so I could travel. Maybe that was a coffee shop in my hometown, or maybe it was in a different country. I just knew I wanted freedom and flexibility. And one day I wanted to be a stay-at-home mom. And I knew that my friends hadn't chosen career paths like that, and I didn't want to do what they wanted to do. And so I just decided not to take their advice, and I decided just to do it anyway. I figured I could kind of try it for a year, and if it didn't work, no harm done. So I called up the Mary Kay lady, and I was like, okay, I want to do this, let's try it. Now, I did Mary Kay, but for the first 4 years I was like the top secret Mary Kay lady. So I'm aging myself, but this was almost like 10 years ago. So you couldn't really text people. You just had to go up to random people in the parking lot and introduce yourself. And I knew I definitely couldn't do that. It actually kind of made me want to hurl. So I knew that was not happening. And let's be honest, I still don't introduce myself to random people in parking lots. So anyway, for 4 years, it was like a total secret that I sold Mary Kay. And with that as my approach, I had like 2 whole customers, but I saved a ton of money on my own products because I got them all at 50% off. And you guys, I did that very happily for 4 years. I saved a lot of money. Then about, I guess when I was 22, I found myself working 4 jobs, you guys, and I really did not like the jobs that I had. 3 were full-time, 1 was part-time. I worked literally all day, Monday through Thursday. And then I hopped on a flight to work out of town Friday through Sunday. And I had Mary Kay as like a backup plan. And y'all, I always tell women, like, let's just have a real chat. Everybody needs a backup plan. Like, get a backup plan, because in today's economy in the world, I think 2020 with COVID taught us, like, you never know what's going to happen. And I'm so glad that I had this Mary Kay thing as my backup plan. So anyway, after 4 years of doing nothing with my business, I called up the director that I hadn't spoken to in like years. She sent me nice emails, but I haven't really talked to her in a long time. And I was like, hey, I know it's so random, but would you like meet me for coffee? Tell me how to do this Mary Kay thing. And y'all, she is so awesome. She's actually been driving a free Mary Kay car for over 20 years. And she was super shy when she started Mary Kay. Do we have any other shy girls out there? I don't know. Y'all may be super or extroverted, but I was not. But she made me feel like I could do this. So then I asked her, what should I do? And she told me that things have changed so much. It's so simple. Now we can text people and you don't have to pick up the phone and call them. And we have social media and you can work from your phone. You can work from Wi-Fi. And I was just like, oh my gosh, I love you. I feel like I can do this. And y'all, she showed me how, just very step by step. And in my first 2 months, I had sold $3,600, which we keep 50%. So that was $1,800, $900 a month. And I realized that's, maybe nothing to write home about, but it was pretty cool for me, the girl who couldn't sell Girl Scout cookies. And it really did give me some hope. But I was like, hey, if I could double or triple this, that could be a real substantial source of income for me. And so fast forward a year later, after just kind of following the guide of step 1, step 2, step 3. I left all 4 of my jobs and my team had earned our first free Mary Kay car. I stepped into leadership as a sales director, which is the top 2% of the company. And these past few years have just been absolutely amazing. I have more freedom and flexibility than I ever dreamed. I have the most incredible friends. I've grown so much. I have financial freedom that I couldn't have even ever imagined before. And I've just been so blessed to receive the countless, free cars, thousands of dollars in trips and diamonds and designer purses and iPads, and to make an executive level income like from home on top of all of that. Y'all, it's crazy to me. And I get to do it all from Wi-Fi. So obviously I'm not looking back. I definitely could not go back to a real job. I don't think they could pay me enough. And my life has changed so much because of this incredible opportunity. So at the end, I will just kind of tell you a little bit about how you could get started with Mary Kay if it's something that you're interested in. I really believe that while we're on this planet, we really shouldn't limit how much money we make as long as we're willing to save for our families and then give to others frequently and generously and anonymously. And so what drives me is really just that idea of helping other women provide for their families, providing for my future family. And so that's what makes me get up in the morning and work really hard. It's the idea of like that I could help others do what they're passionate about. So if you decide that you want to join our family today, we would love to welcome you. Absolutely love to welcome you. And we're going to give you that option. But if you decide it's not for you, that's okay. You can always pass it on. Maybe you know someone who's like, dude, I'm always broke, or I need some more positive people in my life. That is who we are. So we will do that at the end. But for now, hopefully you have your paper, okay? And we're going to go ahead and get on with our tutorial. Okay, sorry, needed some water there. I just talked way too much. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, tonight we're going to be using colors specially curated for brown eyes from our Chroma Fusion collection. Now, I could talk for days about why I love our Chroma Fusion colors so much, but I'm going to try to keep it quick. So the 2 main reasons I'm just absolutely obsessed with them is there's no fallout. Okay, so no like eyeshadow on your cheeks. And then 12-hour wear. 12 hours. You guys, this is color that will stay all day. Have y'all ever had makeup that really just like couldn't keep up with you? Okay, we're all busy women. We don't have time for that. No time to touch up our makeup. And I love that the Chroma Fusion line really does last and I don't have to touch it up throughout the day. Now, let me tell you guys about how you can win some free stuff. I really love free stuff. Comment if you're like me and you love free stuff. If it's free, it's for me. So we're going to play a super fun tic-tac-toe game today. So if you haven't already, grab your piece of paper and something to write with. And I need you guys to pinky promise me, okay, that you are going to text or Facebook message this to your beauty consultant. So whoever invited you to our session today, at the very end, you are going to send a picture of this to her, okay, as soon as it's over, because this form right here is going to automatically get you a free gift, okay? Got it? Good. Awesome. Okay, so on your blank piece of paper at the top, I want you to write your name. Now, you'll see here, mine says Lizzie Gregory. That is my name. So write your name at the top so we know it's your game board. Then you're going to make a big hashtag, like a tic-tac-toe board in the middle of your page. And this is your tic-tac-toe board. We're going to play kind of like a fun tic-tac-toe today, okay? And the last part of the game is you're going to write 1, 2, 3, 4 at the bottom. This 1, 2, 3, 4 is for a super quick quiz at the end, but don't worry. It's going to be like the easiest quiz you have ever taken in your whole entire life because I'm going to give you all the answers, okay? So in review, name at the top, hashtag in the middle, 1, 2, 3, 4 at the bottom, for a super easy quiz at the end. Now, here's how to use the tic-tac-toe board. Okay, you're probably wondering what the heck is that for? So, if you see something or use something tonight that you like, maybe it's something you want to add to your wish list, you're just going to write the name and the color of that product in your tic-tac-toe board. So as we go through each product, if you try something you like or see something you'd love to get, maybe even if it is for free, okay, just pop down the name of that product on your board. And when we're done tonight, I will tell you how you can get it for free, okay? Now, feel free to holler tic-tac-toe in the comments when you get 3 products in a row. And that's our fun tic-tac-toe game, okay? So does everyone understand how that works? Tic-tac-toe is just for writing down your wish list. Every time you get 3 in a row, comment, let us know. And we're going to give you the opportunity to get those products for free. And then we have 1 through 4. That's for the super easy quiz that I will give you all the answers to at the end. And then when we're done today, send a picture of this to your beauty consultant and you will get an automatic free gift just for filling this paper out. Okay, you get a gift. It's awesome, right? Okay, now last thing, if you guys have any questions, be sure to drop them in the comments. My assistant, she's hanging out in the comments. She's logged in as me, so it'll look like me, but obviously it's not. Here are my hands, right? So anyway, she's going to be answering any and all of your questions. So drop them below, and then we will be sure to answer them for you tonight, okay? Okay, well, let's go ahead and get started with a Mary Kay bestseller. And that is our foundation primer, okay? So you should have this in your sample pack. You can go ahead and apply this all over. I think foundation primer smells like brownie batter, so you'll have to smell it. I don't know. Let me know if you agree. But this is going to fill in all the lines, wrinkles, pores, all of those things on your face so that your foundation will go on super smooth. It is extremely lightweight, so it's not going to feel very heavy or cakey at all, and it's going to keep your foundation on all day. This is a must-have for everyone's wish list, so be sure you write it in your tic-tac-toe board, okay? I love this product so much. Okay, next product that we have in your sample pack is our CC cream. And we want to give you guys just, personally, this is one of my favorite foundations, but it's our lightest coverage foundation. So it's super easy to apply, super lightweight, but it comes with 8 benefits for your skin. So it does have an SPF. It instantly brightens your complexion. It gets rid of the look of imperfections. Now, it definitely does correct your overall complexion, but it doesn't give you that overly made up appearance. It minimizes redness. It instantly conceals blemishes, dark circles, dark shadows, things like that. It hydrates for 10 hours. It reduces signs of aging, and it defends against free radicals. So, if you want to add the CC cream to your wish list, don't forget to write it on your tic-tac-toe board with the color that you used, okay? Now, tonight I'm wearing our full coverage foundation. I'm usually a CC cream kind of girl, but I did go ahead and wear a full coverage foundation tonight. So just know I'm not wearing the CC cream. If you're looking at my foundation and thinking, that does not look like what I just put on, that's why. Okay, now I love to apply our CC cream with our blending brush. I think this brush is honestly, it's just the best ever if you have large pores. It packs on a little more product, so you get better coverage with the product. I love, love, love this brush. Now, I'm also in love with our translucent powder, okay? And I use this to set my foundation. Now, what I love about this one is it really is everyone's perfect shade because it's translucent and it gives you a really matte finish and it locks your makeup in without feeling heavy or cakey. And I use our all over powder brush to apply my translucent powder. Now, as you guys can see, this brush it's so soft. You guys, our brushes, it's like a bunny kissing your cheek, okay? Just so soft. And the all over shadow brush has a really plush, full domed bristles. And they're designed to pick up and evenly distribute just the right amount of powder to your face, or if you're using like a bronzing powder, it's great for that too. So I love to use this with a mineral powder, a pressed powder, translucent powder, bronzing powder, like all of them. And today I used it to set my foundation with the translucent powder. Y'all, this is like, it's like a magical blending brush, and it just blends everything together and it sets your makeup for the day, okay? So now we have your face all ready to go, and we're gonna go ahead and start on your beautiful brown eyes. Okay, so have y'all ever wondered why some colors look absolutely amazing on some people and not so amazing on others? So the short answer to that really is color theory. And I'm not going to go super like into depth on color theory tonight, but what you need to know is that you want to choose complementary colors to your eye color. So complementary colors are colors opposite each other on a color wheel. And you could Google a color wheel if you want to know what it looks like, but you could also find it in like any art classroom in the US. Now, when you put these complementary colors next to each other, they stand out. Like violet and yellow are complementary colors. They make the other color pop. And this is why we use that technique when we're picking eyeshadow colors. You want to use a complementary color to your eye color to make your eye color pop. Now, this is a little fun fact. You may not know this, but 79% of the world has brown eyes. You guys, that's a lot of us. Brown is a combination of primary colors, and y'all, a lot of different colors complement brown eyes. So growing up, I always thought it was kind of boring to have brown eyes. You know, everyone has brown eyes. Blah, blah, blah. But you guys, as I've gotten a little older, a little wiser, I've realized just how awesome brown eyes are, you guys. Brown eyes can wear almost any eyeshadow shade. So this means you can have a lot of fun with your makeup. Try different colors because almost all colors really make brown eyes pop. Now, some of my favorites are going to be jewel tone colors. So colors like Starry Night, Emerald Noir, which we're going to be using tonight, and Evening Navy. These colors really complement brown eyes beautifully. Now, if you're not super comfortable wearing really bold jewel tones, purple is an amazing starter color, and we have tons of different purple shades to offer. It's really easy to find the perfect purple for you. Frozen Iris, Sweet Plum, and Merlot. Those are a few of my favorite purples, especially for brown eyes. So my brown-eyed girls, you guys really can have it all. You could try all the different shades because it's hard to pick a color that's not going to look good on you. Now, since colors are so easy when you have brown eyes, I do want to tell you guys just how to enhance your eye shape. You can enhance the shape of your eye with different placement of your eyeshadow. So for example, I have deep set eyes. So for eyes that are really deeply set with like readily seen eyelids and prominent brow bones, I would use a different eyeshadow technique to help my brow bones appear less prominent. So I would apply like my highlight shade over my entire eyelid, the inner corner of my eye up to my eyebrows. And then I would apply like a crease shade, blend from the crease of my eye upward into my brow bone. I would take that crease shade a little bit higher than you normally would be inclined to. And then I would also add crease shade to the lower lash line, okay? So if you have deep set eyes, that would be, I don't know, a good place to start. But I also sent you guys a guide that will show you where to apply each color based on your eye shape. And I'm going to go ahead and throw it up on the screen so you guys can see that there. But we have 6 different eye shapes. So your eye should fall into one of these categories. We have standard eyes, which is the demonstration that I'm going to use today when I'm showing you guys our eyeshadow tutorial. Okay, now the standard eye look looks great on most eyes. So we're going to run with that tonight, but you may see another eye shape that looks like yours. Feel free to follow this guide when we do your eyeshadow tonight. So you'll also see close set eyes. These are eyes that are less than 1 width apart. Deep set eyes are like mine. This is what we just talked about. These would be eyes with a more prominent brow bone, okay? And then we have hooded eyes. So hooded eyes are eyes with an eyelid that aren't readily seen, okay? And they're kind of what we call like the bedroom eyes, okay? The bedroom eyes are kind of sexy. Okay, the next one is wide set eyes. These are eyes that are more than 1 eye width apart, so it's the opposite of a close set eye. And then we have single eyes. These are eyes without a natural crease, okay? So those are some of the different eye shapes. I hope you guys figured out which shape your eyes are. And if you did, comment below. Let us know what shape your eyes are. Okay, so we are going to be using 3 different shades tonight. Now, for this tutorial, like I said, I'm going to go ahead and just apply the standard eye shape instructions. Now, if you're not sure which eye shape you are, you can ask someone for help. Maybe you have somebody at the house that can help out, or you can follow along with the standard shape because it's pretty universally flattering. But if you really want to enhance not just your eye color, but also your eye shape, take some time to figure out your eye shape and then follow the chart with these colors for your eye shape, okay? So we're going to be using 3 shades tonight, and I've got them right here. So the first one that you're going to see is Biscotti. This is our highlight shade. It's the lightest color. It's used to brighten the eyes, and we usually apply this like on your brow bone or the inner corners of your eye. Now the next color you're going to see there is this one right here, and that's Hazelnut. Hazelnut is going to be our base shade. It's used as a mid-tone on the eyelids, and it helps to kind of blend those shades together. Now, I want to just tell you guys a little bit about Hazelnut. This is my most used eyeshadow color. I use it in my brows. So if you have red hair or maybe blondish hair, this is a great color for your eyebrows. If you have darker brown hair, I would go with the darker eyeshadow color, but I love to use this in my brows. And then I also use Hazelnut as a crease shade with almost every eyeshadow look I ever do. So almost every day I put on my base color, which is usually Biscotti, and then I put Hazelnut in the crease, and then I pick a third color and wear that. But almost every day you can find me wearing these 2 shades. The next shade that I'm going to show you guys is Emerald Noir, and this we're going to use tonight as our crease shade. Now this is the darkest shade, which is why we're going to use it in the crease. We're going to use it in the lash line and the outer corners just to create some depth and dimension. This color is another one of my favorites, and it's amazing on brown eyes. So I hope you guys love it as much as I do. Now remember, we're going to follow the standard eye guide tonight. So you can follow along with me, or you can follow along with your guide, okay? And then don't forget, as we're using these colors, add the colors that you want to your wish list. Just add them to your tic-tac-toe board. Okay, now I always start with an eye primer. Whoops. Okay. And y'all, you can get your eye primer for free tonight. I'm going to give you the scoop on that at the end, but I've already gone ahead and primed my eyes. Now, once the primer is applied, I am going to apply the highlight shade, which is Biscotti here, to my brow bones and the inner corners of my eyes. I am going to be using our all over shadow brush. And just a quick tip for you guys, when you're putting eyeshadow like color on your brushes, you don't want to just sweep the color, okay, onto your brush. You actually want to tap your brush in the color, okay? This is going to deposit that shadow color onto multiple layers of the brush. So as you sweep across your eyelid, there's going to be multiple layers of product there, okay, for you to deposit directly to your eye. So we're just going to tap it into Biscotti and then start to sweep that color into the inner corner and brow bone area. We're going to use it like a highlight. Okay, so next I'm going to apply our hazelnut color to the eyelids. Now you can use a different brush or you can continue with the same brush. I like to have 2 or 3 of this all over eyeshadow brush. I use one for all over color, one for a highlight, and one for blending. This brush is a really great like medium-sized brush, and it has this really cool tapered shape, and it helps the brush just fit naturally into the contours of your eyelid. Now, it also has flexible bristles, so this is going to allow you to get that really pretty blended look. It's going to let you diffuse any harsh edges, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and take my hazelnut color and I'm going to start tapping that all over my eyeshadow lid. Now, I personally, got a little something on my eyelash. Okay, I'm not used to using this color on my lid. I usually use this as a crease color. So this is going to be exciting, but I'm also going to take this color and I'm just going to go ahead and blend it out to, again, like I said, diffuse those edges. We don't want any harsh edges on your eyeshadow. We want everything to be really soft and blended. Okay, so hazelnut shadow is ready to go, okay? I've got hazelnut all over my lid with my biscotti as my highlight shade. Okay, so the next color that we are going to be using is our Emerald Noir. This is our darkest shade, and we're going to add it to the creases of our eyelids just to add some depth, okay? Now, I'm going to be using our eye crease brush tonight, which is this one here. It has this amazing angled tip. Hopefully you can see that well. It perfectly settles, like brilliant how Mary Kay made this brush. It perfectly settles into the crease of your eyelid so that you can use a different color there to create dimension. Now, with this brush, I always recommend starting in the outer corner of your eye and sweeping inward along the crease. Now, I keep the long bristles in the crease, and I'm going to show you guys how I do this in just a second, but you can also just like pat or stamp the color directly into your crease and then use your all over shadow brush to blend and diffuse any harsh lines you might have. Now, this brush is designed to give your eyes depth. So if you already have depth, maybe you have hooded eyes or deep set eyes, then I would just take that color a little bit above your natural crease so that the color doesn't disappear into your eyelid, okay? Because you already have some depth there. Now, I also I'm just going to actually show you guys my little trick here, okay? So we're going to do the stamp and drag technique. So I'm going to take the longer end of the bristles and I'm just going to stamp this into my crease. Okay, so stamp and drag. Do you guys see how I did that? Stamp and drag, stamp and drag. And this is how I get perfect shape of color in my crease. I just stamp that brush and I drag it across my crease, okay? Stamp and drag. And because this brush has a perfect shape, I mean, it's almost impossible to mess this up. You just stamp and drag. So you see how I've just brought that slightly above my eyelid, and that is because, or slightly above my natural crease, and that's because, like I said, I have more deep set eyes. Now I'm just going to go ahead and just kind of blend this together a little bit so that, again, you know, we don't have any harsh edges. Okay, and there we go. Everything's kind of blended. Yeah, okay, that looks even to me. Awesome. Okay, now obviously I'm missing eyeliner that I have on this eye and then the lash line, but I'm going to show you guys that next, okay? So the lower lash line, I love to use, well, really, I just love to use eyeshadow here. I think a lot of people love to use an eyeliner on their lower lash line, but I like the softness of a shadow. I think it is just a little softer and there's no harsh lines. So I'm going to use my favorite brush in our entire brush collection, and that is the Eye Smudger brush. You guys, this brush. It's like the magical brush. It's perfect to use underneath your eyes on that lower lash line to create a softened look. Now, this brush has really like a really dense tapered tip, and it's designed to help you create those really detailed accents. So you can use this to smudge on your upper lash line if you want to give your shadow kind of a smoky look, or you can use it on your lower lash line like I am about to do today. So I'm just going to go ahead and start lightly applying some Emerald Noir to my lower lash line. And remember, this is not something that all eye shapes need to do, but it's a great tip if you have deep set eyes. So I think that looks about even. I've just brought a little bit of that color underneath to the lower lash line. Now, I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of eyeliner, but if you guys want to add that brush to your list, go ahead and add it to your tic-tac-toe board. Everyone needs a good eye smudger brush. And I'm going to add some liner. I absolutely just love our pencil eyeliners. So smooth and creamy. You don't have to sharpen them. They're adjustable like a mechanical pencil, but they do have a sharpener on the end if you want more of a pointed tip. So you can just kind of really make the tip however you want it. This eyeshadow comes, or eyeliner, I can't talk, forgive me y'all. The eyeliner comes in brown and a gray color, and then the black that I'm using today. Okay. So hopefully you guys have your eyeshadow done. Now, before we move on to cheeks and lips, I want to give you guys a chance to get your eye primer for free. So remember I said you could get this for free. Now, I'm going to show you why you want it first, because we all need it. It's one of those products that y'all are going to die when you see this. Okay, so I'm going to take a little bit of eye primer, and I'm going to rub some of that primer in just to one part of my hand, okay? And now I am going to take a clean eyeshadow brush, okay? And I'm going to go ahead and dip into, I don't know, let's go ahead and use Frozen Plum. Yeah, let's use Frozen Plum. Okay, it's a good purpley eyeshadow color. This will make for a good, you'll be able to see it. Okay, I did 5 taps into my eyeshadow. And this is what it looks like when I apply directly to my hand. Okay? Awesome. Okay, you guys see that? I mean, that's really pretty color, okay? But I think it could be better. So I'm going to, again, do 5 taps of my Sweet Plum eyeshadow. And now I'm going to apply it. Are you guys seeing this? Where I just put the eye primer. Is that not just absolutely wild? You guys, I think it's so cool. Okay, so no primer with primer. It makes your color stand out even more. Okay, so you can use less product. Your color will be more pigmented, and it makes that color last all day. Now, if you have a problem with maybe your eyeshadow creasing, this is another great way to get rid of that problem, is an eye primer. So you guys are all going to want this one for free. I am sure of it. It's absolutely amazing. So now I'm going to tell you how you can get it for free, okay? I know you all want it so bad now, so it's amazing. Okay, grab your tic-tac-toe board and then flip it over, okay? So we are sending out self-care beauty bags to women all across the U.S., and this helps your consultant with her next goal, okay? So our job is basically to send free sprockets to women all across the U.S. Now, we want to give you a gift just for helping us do that. And so you are going to go ahead and just start jotting down numbers 1 through 10. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So jot down 1 through 10, and then you're going to write half off eye primer. Okay, then go ahead and write 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Now, when you get 20, go ahead and write free eye primer. Now, all you have to do is jot down the name and number of a friend, someone in your phone contacts, okay, that you want to send a free at-home spa kit to. We're going to send them like a free self-care beauty bag. It's a lot of fun and it's free product for them. So that's a win-win, right? Everybody loves free skincare and free makeup. So go ahead and hook them up with some free product just by putting their name and their number. When you get 10 people on your page, you're going to get your eye primer half off. Okay, when you fill it with 20 people on the page, you are going to get a free eye primer. Now, I promise you guys, again, I'm going to pinky promise you, we are not going to bug them. We're just going to reach out to them so that we can get their address and send them their spa bag, okay? So, who in your life needs a little self-care time? Honestly, it's probably all the women in your life. So just grab your phone, go through your contacts list, and jot down 10 to 20 names so that you can get this eye primer for free, because clearly we all need it. Okay, now let me have another sip of water. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm so thirsty. Okay, we're going to move on to cheeks. And the color that you guys have today is our Desert Rose cheek color. Now, we want to apply this to the apples of our cheeks and then brush up towards your temples. Just kind of sweep that color up. I'm going to be using our 3-in-1 cheek brush. This brush has a really, I think it's just genius 3-in-1 shape, which is there to help you enhance, sculpt, and highlight your cheekbones without leaving any really harsh lines. Now, I use this long tapered edge here for a more defined look when I'm applying my contour. Then I use just the angled side of the brush to apply blush to the apples of my cheeks. And then I use the shorter edge at the bottom for more precision when I apply my highlighter, okay? So I'm going to show you exactly how I do that as I apply this cheek color to my cheek. Now, I already put some on this side, so I'm just going to smile to find the apple of my cheek, and then I'm going to sweep this color up, okay? Sweep it up towards my temples. And wow, I got a little bit excited there with my color. In fact, I'm going to take my Oliver powder brush and just blend it out. Remember I told you guys this is your magical blending brush? It fixes everything. So if you get a little overzealous with your blush, you can fix it. Now, I really don't think there's a thing as too much blush. I say as I probably just applied too much blush, but I'm going to show you guys how you can blend this out. Sorry, I get a little excited with this color. It's just one of my favorites. Okay. And I thought it was looking good until I got in camera and I felt like I didn't have enough. So now I'm just trying to add to it. Okay. Here we go. So we've got some blush in Desert Rose. And I'm using my magical blending brush to blend everything out. And then we're going to go ahead and add some highlight. Now, today I'm going to be using our glazed highlight, which is this one here. And it just gives you that beautiful, sparkly, glazed donut look. And again, I'm using that bottom part of the brush. And I'm just going to apply this right on top of my cheek color to give me that great highlight. I mean, you can instantly see how it just makes my face sparkle. Then I'm going to apply it here and right above my brows. Okay, so that is our glazed highlight. Absolutely one of my favorites, and I love that I can do it with the same brush I do my cheek color with. It makes it so easy. Okay, last up for our look tonight is our lipstick. And the lipstick that we're going to be using is called Appleberry. I absolutely love this color, but I am going to go ahead and start by lining my lips. Now, y'all could use really a variety of different lip liners with this color. You could use light nude, medium nude, or berry. All of them would look great with the Appleberry lipstick. I'm going to use light nude tonight because let's be honest, that was just the first one I found. Okay. And we're going to line our lips. I always like to start with my Cupid's bow. I just do a little X. Okay. And then I'm going to follow the natural line of my lips. And of course, you could overline, underline, do any of that, but I'm just going to follow my natural. Natural lip line today. Okay, so now that I've got my liner on, I'm going to go ahead and add my Appleberry lipstick. Let me show you guys this color. You can see it is well loved by me. I really love this shade so much. So Appleberry, we're going to apply all over. This is a semi-shine lipstick. So it's not a matte. It's going to have a little bit, kind of a creamy texture to it. Okay. Okay. Oop. Okay. And that is our Appleberry lipstick. What do you guys think of this color? I love it. I feel like it just makes my whole face kind of wake up a little bit. I feel so like polished. Now I am going to show you guys a little trick, okay? Now, if you want your lips to maybe look a little more full, a little more plump, you can go ahead and put a dab of lip gloss in the center of your lip. That's going to bring the eye to the center of your lip and give really the look of a fuller, plumper lip. So I'm going to be using our lip gloss shade in Evening Berry. And I'm just going to go ahead and dab that in to the center of my lip. Okay. And this brings the eye to the center of your lip, so it gives it a fuller, plumper look. Okay, do you guys like the lip gloss on top? Maybe would not do the lip gloss on top. Comment, let me know. I love a good lip gloss, but I could do without too. So I just wanted to show you guys a fun little makeup trick. Now, last but not least, I always finish a makeup look with our makeup finishing spray. This will totally get rid of any kind of makeup meltdown. It holds your makeup all day, even in a hot Texas summer. So y'all, comment, tell me what you think, what you loved. Is your tic-tac-toe board like full of wish list items? There have been so many great products to try tonight. And I'm going to go ahead and finish my look here. Okay, that is our finishing spray. Now, I'm sure you guys are looking fabulous. Maybe you feel like you need to go out and show your look off. Feel free to do so. I think you should show it off, but don't forget to take your after picture. Okay, now are you guys ready? We've come to the end and it's time for our super quick quiz where I give you all of the answers. So number 1 on your super quick quiz, go ahead and grab your pen and get ready to write. Number 1 is, did you have fun tonight? So you could just put yes. You know you had fun, so just write yes. And if you really had a lot of fun, you could put like some hearts and smileys and stuff if you like me, okay? So number 1, just yes, I had fun. Number 2, on the easiest quiz you've ever taken in your whole entire life, you are just going to write just me, or you're going to write free. Okay, so number 2 is just me or free. Now, just me is going to be like a one-on-one individual skincare consultation with your beauty consultant. And then free, that's what most people choose. Okay, we love free things, right? That's how you can get this whole wish list for free just by virtually sharing your beauty consultant with a few of your friends. Okay, so number 2 is just me or free. Free is super fun and super easy and lets you get some free stuff. Okay, so just me or free. Now for number 3, out of all the amazing sets and deals and steals that we have for you today. Now, they are good only for the next 24 hours, okay? I want to know which sets would you like to treat yourself to today. Now, I'm going to go ahead and pull them up on the screen. There we go, so you guys can see them. And I just want to point out a couple of my favorite sets. So I do want to point out the Prep the Canvas set. That's going to be our foundation primer, along with either our CC cream or our full coverage Time Wise foundation, whichever one you choose, and my favorite brush, which is our blending brush. The next one over is our Flawless Finish set. That's going to be the translucent powder, the all over powder brush, and our finishing spray. The next one is your color palette. And you guys, this is going to come full with 3 eyeshadows, a blush, the compact, and some applicators. And so it's going to look a lot like this if you choose the colors that we did tonight. Now you can customize this and choose whatever colors you wish, but these are the ones that we used tonight. Okay, it would look like this. It wouldn't say brown eyes, you know, but you could Cricut it on there if you want. Okay. Oh, wrong picture. Okay, wanted to show you that one. The next set that I want to point out to you guys is our Luscious Lips set. That's going to be a lip liner, your lipstick, as well as a lip gloss of your choice. And then our brush collection. You guys, our brush collection is absolutely fabulous. I'm just clicking on all the wrong things tonight. Okay, this is our brush collection. It comes with the all over powder brush, your cheek brush, your all over shadow brush, your crease brush, and your eye smudger brush. So all the brushes that I used tonight for this look. And then it comes in this super cute clutch so you can take your brushes with you. Okay, so those are our brushes. Okay, are our brushes. The last little deal that I want to show you guys today are really your bundle options, okay? So if you pick any set tonight, you are going to get our oil-free eye makeup remover for just $10. So you can add that onto any set that you see tonight. But then there's some bundle deals. So if you want to be a princess tonight, you can choose any 3 sets on the page, 3 sets of your choice, and you are going to get the full brush collection for just $25. Okay, so you can choose 3 sets and get the brush collection for $25. Now, if you feel a little bit more like a queen, okay, maybe you're not a princess, you're a queen, you can choose 5 sets from our sheet tonight. And you guys, when you choose 5 sets, you are going to get your Pro palette as a free gift. And so I brought mine to show you guys. This is the palette. It's so sleek, and because it's really thin, it's easy to travel with. And it holds all your shadows. Now, yours will come unfilled, and you can fill it with colors of your choice, but our palettes are completely magnetic. So you can pop colors in and out as you choose, so you can have a totally custom palette. You guys, this is one of my favorite Mary Kay tools that we have is our Pro palette. So this is going to be yours for free with your queen set, okay? And then if you need it all, okay, you're like me and you gotta have it all, we have the Cadillac collection just for you. That's gonna be all 9 sets, so everything you see on that page there for $3.99, and you're gonna get your makeup remover for free. So you're literally gonna get everything that you see on the page there for $3.99. You guys, that is a pretty incredible deal. So number 3 on the easiest quiz you've ever taken, okay? Just go ahead and write if you want to do the princess, the queen, or the Cadillac collection, and then write which set you want to get today, okay, that you want to treat yourself to. We all deserve it. Okay, and then number 4. Number 4 is your last one, and I know I told you guys just a little bit about my Mary Kay story, how I love working from Wi-Fi, how it's totally changed my life and the lives of so many others. Now, we have some really great starter kit options, so you can actually get started for $30, $100, or $130. You guys, that's a lot of options. You can actually start a Mary Kay business for $30, okay? So I just want to know for number 4 if you were an A, a B, or a C. So on number 4, you're going to write A, B, or C. So A means, absolutely, Lizzie, order me a starter kit. I am so excited to save money and make money. Now that's A. And remember, you have the choice of the 30, 100, or 130, okay? B. B is, you got me excited, but I do have a couple questions. Okay, so B is, but I have a couple questions. And then C is, Lizzie, you are cute, but I want to pay full price and I'm happy to stay a customer. Okay, so for number 4, you're going to write A, B, or C. C means you want to stay a customer. B is, but I have some questions. And A is, absolutely, let's get started. Now, I have a little something to help you just kind of make a decision and sweeten the pot today. So when you get started tonight or in the next 24 hours, you are going to get a free finishing spray from your beauty consultant. This is an $18 product that I cannot live without, and you're going to get it for free when you start your business, even at the $30 level, okay? So thank you guys so much for your time tonight. Your next step is just to send over a picture of your game board to your beauty consultant. So take a picture, text or Facebook message it to her, send her a picture of the front and the back, okay? Because remember, when you have your 10 to 20 names, you're going to get your eye primer for free, which we all need, okay? So send her a picture of the front and the back, and if you do that in the next 15 minutes, you're going to automatically get a free gift, okay? So if you haven't put your 20 names and numbers, you got a couple minutes to do that, and then send over front and back pictures of your form, okay? So that we can hook you up with your free gift and also your free eye primer. Okay, so be sure to send that over to your beauty consultant.